This is a move that has strong bipartisan support in Congress and I believe in the country. Americans have rallied to support the Ukrainian people and made it clear we will not be part of subsidizing Putin's war.
Hooray. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Boy, do I have a lot of questions. Boys and guns questions for Malcolm Nance this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. War toys, stuff like that. Okay. Bob Seska, Malcolm Nance, and of course, Coffee with Carlos.
Why?
Because everything's above my pay grade at this point. Ukraine military weapons, what we should be, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I do know, as Matthew Chapman tweeted, there's 60% more active oil sites under Biden than Trump last year. We're producing 2,000 BBL something, more than Trump's last year. In fact, under Biden, the U.S. is the largest oil producer in the world, but we canceled one pipeline, so clearly Biden is killing the oil market. Thank you.
Yes.
Can we just... These Republicans should not be able to go on anywhere and do these same talking points over and over again, right? It's infuriating.
Well, and also all they want to do is whine about it as opposed to come up with like a solution, maybe.
Right. They're always the ones that vote against us getting
anything
off oil.
That's going to help
renewable,
us.
Right. Build back better, all of it, right? That would do anything about that. But anyway, Secretary Granholm said the oil and gas industries have millions of acres leased. They have 9,000 permits to drill onshore, and are already approved. They are not using them for production now. That is their decision. These are the facts. As Jen Psaki said, had to explain again yesterday.
Every day.
But here's the thing. You don't have to explain. They know it.
Yeah.
They just want whatever's bad for America and therefore Biden. So
because
they can go, yes.
That means they can have a better chance of getting back in office.
Right. Spoiler alert. They don't give a how much your gas costs.
They care about power.
Right. By the way, people on Twitter did not do any better than you did at Guess My Gas Tank yesterday. $123 because I got stuck at a... Oh, did you spray, Jamie?
Yes, I did.
By the way, one of our liberal helpers, Renee, said, can we just give Jen Psaki a spray bottle to use on Peter Ducey?
It'd probably work.
Or
a laser pointer.
It works here. Oh, that might be good. Maybe both. Maybe sometimes laser pointer, sometimes spray.
Look over there.
He never knows what's coming. But please, I guess there is it's just bygone. Any era where it is all Americans together against this just genocide, this international crisis. I guess they are always going to look for what's the political advantage to blame Biden. I mean, and they're the people rooting for, yes, we should ban oil. Morally, you shouldn't give $1 to Putin's war crimes. And then they're like, oh, now look what you did.
Yeah.
Now the gas prices are
up
again.
Why are you hitting yourself?
The president doesn't set gas prices. It's a global market, as they know. Okay, but hooray for the companies that have continued to pull out. Wow, Russia's becoming a complete hellscape. There goes your Mickey D's, people.
You can't get, they're a Shamrock Shake. I hope you got your Shamrock Shake before they shut down the McDonald's.
Yeah, TikTok, March 17th coming up.
I got my Shamrock Shake yesterday.
The only place Hitler will be able to get a burger now. Oh, yes, Michelle said, we know where Putin will have to go for a burger now, right, Steph? Yeah, we had it queued up.
And I wasn't kidding. Look, I got a Shamrock Shake yesterday in honor of McDonald's.
Ha-ha. Look what Travis has that you don't.
Sorry, Russia.
Just saying yet to Shamrock Shakes. Sorry. Oh, well, I can't even keep count anymore, right? And McDonald's took some pressure, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't ever think public pressure doesn't work.
Also, yesterday, Starbucks.
They are going to pay their employees, which is also another good thing.
Yeah.
The employees of the Russian McDonald's.
But Starbucks and Coca-Cola and Pepsi all pulled out yesterday too.
Yes. Again, Coca-Cola took a little bit of what you call it.
Yeah.
A little bit of pressure. Okay. However you do the right thing, good for you.
And I want to know how Putin is going to be explaining why all of these things are disappearing from the shelves in Russia.
Right.
Because of a peacekeeping mission in Ukraine.
Right. Well, as we said yesterday, they only get Netflix. They're going to want to know about that.
So they'll have Nyetzi.
Right. Okay. Brian Tyler Cohen said, funny how Americans are gladly willing to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars more than European countries for health care, but we draw the line at paying all of 50 cents more for gas. Yes, this is...
By the way, look at gas. If you've ever been over in Europe, look at gas prices there. It's way more expensive than it is here.
I saw ours, the good one, not the one near the freeway that I got jacked for only premium fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that happen. How come it's like, oh, sorry, none of these other ones are available. Only But anyway, that way it's like $5.50 or something.
I'm going by the cheap one by my house today to fill up with gas.
Is it better? What's it there?
I'll find out.
Oh, all right.
It's always the cheap. There's one by my house that's really cheap, so I just stick with it.
Sean has solved it. He mostly rides his bike.
And I got a Prius recently.
There you go. Oh,
Smart.
good boy. Good boy. As Jody pointed out, I drive my car to ride my bike, which I know is a little counterintuitive, but where I ride is really a long way away.
Or you could just ride your bike there and back and not
I
do the ride with
could,
everyone else.
but freeways a little bit,
Not good on
treacherous. Right. Okay. So yeah, a lot to ask Malcolm about. First of all, as lay people, should we be concerned about the radiation that is apparently leaking from the Chernobyl?
Because the power's out there?
Yeah, because there's no power. Is that bad?
It's problematic.
Hey, you know where that radiation will go would be Russia, which
Yes.
also among other places. So that seems
Not smart.
right.
Belarus and Russia, kind of right in the path.
Right. Yeah, they could be released from Ukraine's Chernobyl power plant. What's bad ever happened there before? Because it cannot cool the spent nuclear fuel after its power connection was severed, the fighting has made it impossible to repair the plant, which of course is under Russian control.
Yes.
So just put that over here in the Malcolm stack to ask about things relative.
Chernobyl 2 is not going to be as good as the original.
No,
you know
it
it's
never
always
is.
going to be
the
much
sequel
worse.
is never. I mean, their rods are practically spent anyway. I mean, it's
I mean,
like one of the that worst Batman. Who was that with? Oh, Clooney. I mean, come on. Sorry, George. This wasn't good.
Chernobyl 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Right.
Ugh.
Right. Okay. So then the other big story was the U.S. rejected a surprise offer by NATO ally Poland to transfer its MiGs to a U.S. base in Germany as a way to replenish Ukraine's air force. That was like a punked. That was like they didn't consult with us, and then they were like, you do it," because
Yeah, they're like, we volunteered, now you do it.
it's right. It's the kid you get to go do the thing. You do it.
Here,
Teacher will think it's funny.
Here's a spitball.
Yeah.
You shoot at the teacher, but they won't know it was you because I made
mean,
it.
They meant well because Zelensky's been pressuring them, so I get it. You carried the drugs. Here, put the block of hash up your ass, America. No one will find it. Here, we'll help you.
In this metaphor, are we the drug mule?
Yes, they want us to. Okay. The prospect of flying combat aircraft from NATO territory into the war zone raises serious questions for the entire NATO alliance. I mean, it's what everyone's trying to avoid. There are people that think World War III's already started, and the people that are saying, I finally get the no-fly zone, that it's something that sounds good to those of us lay people, but it's not. It is direct conflict. It is Americans and NATO shooting Russian aircraft down and vice versa. I mean, then it is war. They were saying it sounds so sort of,
Well, and also,
innocent, not innocent, but that is absolutely getting directly into the war. And I don't think anybody wants American boots on the ground or us in there, but there's got to be a creative, we have to ask Malcolm, there's got to be a creative way. Sean, you have the young. Can't they fly the Ukraine pilots like to Germany or something?
but then they're leaving
And
from
Poland?
a U.S. base or a Polish base. That's
Okay.
that's the
To get
concern.
the
right
planes. Can't. What about Goose and Maverick?
there. I say we take them to.
Can't some?
Can we take them to Finland? Because Finland's not a part of NATO, and then Finland can fly them into Ukraine.
Can you
And
get
then-
Kelly Willis on the phone? Does she have some? She knows what to do about the MiGs,
My ideas are terrible.
and also she's a hot lesbian. So I'm just saying, Travis, could you? Wouldn't that be hilarious? I swear to God, let's just make the call. I don't know if you could do a Zoom call, but to see the look on her face. That was a movie, and I'm not an actual expert in MiGs.
You got her
go,
number?
okay, you got me. It's because you're a hot lesbian. Stephanie would just like to talk to you.
Do you have her number?
No, of course not. I think she lives somewhere back east now. Say we want to speak to her about the parachuting spiders, the giant that are blanketing the East Coast, and whether MiGs work against them.
That is a very
All
good
right.
option.
I feel now I've already blown them because she was a hot lesbian. She's not really into Tom Cruise. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Top Gun yet, sex was hotter on the set of The Accused. Oops! I'm sorry.
Stephanie
oh my
Miller,
God!
no!
Oh my God! Stephanie
Monster!
Louise. What am I saying? I am a monster. Okay.
What
and
is
this
wrong with you?
Polish planes is going over in Malcolm's stack here.
Sex was hotter. Wow.
I don't. Okay. I'm sorry.
That was.
I don't.
You're wrong.
Let's focus on something we can all agree on, and that is that Bill Barr is a big dirtbag. Oh my God! Nobody buy his book, and he can just shut up. Oh my God! what a soulless piece of crap he is. Like, he didn't speak out about all the dangers of Donald Trump during the impeachment, and now he's trying to sell a book, but he's still all over the place. Oh, I'll still vote for him. Really? He's a danger,
a threat,
who tried to overthrow the United States government based on a big lie that you
responsible
told
for
him was
January 6th.
But oh, sure.